Good day, dear students. I'm again with you. Today, we are going to speak about how to train or how to develop your communication skills. As you know, to be a good communicant or to speak clearly or try to be attractive in your speech, you need some to have some communication skills, or you are demanded to have some kind of ability to speak clear, to speak effectively, and so on. Being an effective communicator takes real skills. To be a good manager, you have to communicate exceptionally well. To be effective in business, you have to communicate well. To be a good teacher, you have to get some kind of communication skills. To be a good interpreter or guide, escort, it also demands from you to have a good communication skills. It is an individual ability. Communication happens whether you think about it or not. A lot of stuff will get in the way of effective communication. Good communication can lead to conflict resolutions. We are not all the same. People are different, and communication skills are individual. In some way, sometimes people are naturally gifted to speak clearly, to speak effectively, but it's not enough. To be a good communicant, you have to develop your skills, ability of speaking, ability of listening, ability of communicating. How communication happens? We spoke before. It is verbal and non-verbal communication. Every day we meet together with other people. We speak verbally or non-verbally with our teachers, with our parents, with our friends. And some people do not give attention to the behavior, to the language units that they use in their communication process. And your behavior, all language you use, and your facial expressions, everything will speak about communication skills. First of all, in order to build the communication, you have to think very carefully before speaking. As you know, what you think, what you speak, will be pronounced by your speech, will be just produced by your speech. That's why, before speaking, just clarify your thoughts. Yes, you should understand yourself what you're going to talk about, and to talk or not to talk, to speak or not to speak. You should give attention where you are, to whom you're speaking. The expression "excuse me" is appeared on the screen is very important. What does it mean? This phrase I usually use in my just daily life. Excuse me is a very magic word. Sometimes it helps you to find out from difficult situations, and that's why excusing for some kind of mistakes will be useful to build or to begin the communication. Don't forget, or don't be afraid to excuse, to be sorry for people who you talk to. And it is automatically changes the speaker, the receiver of the message. Don't forget, excuse me or sorry is a just magic word during communication. The same thing happened a lot. I excuse much. I just said sorry several times a day, but it helps me to solve my problems. You will not lose anything, do believe me. And that's why if you say sorry or excuse me, it will affect your speaker, to the listener, and automatically it will he or she will change their mind, and of course they will become mild. If they are aggressive, this word will help them to calm down. It calms the speaker down. These phrases calms the receiver down, and that's why don't forget to express excuse or sorriness. Next one is silence. Sometimes silence is very important. If you're furious, if you're nervous, if you're just angry, sometimes silence will help you to solve the problem. Don't just rush to speak a word. Don't just hurry to say a lot. If you're nervous, if you're angry, stop yourself, calm down, keep silence. And when you're just calm down, just everything will be just okay. Silence will help you to strengthen your willpower and allow you to prove to yourself that you have all the necessary qualities to take responsibility for your life. Sometimes it is very useful. In some cases, different situations, For example, for your parents, for your teachers, for the boss, sometimes it's preferred to keep silence when they are angry or when you are angry. In this way, you just prevent yourself from saying a lot of bad words. And when you speak a lot of bad words, people evaluate you negatively. Keep silent. Keep quiet until your plan is fulfilled. When you are angry, keep silent. When you are furious, keep silent. In order to solve the problem, in order just to achieve your plan, to achieve your aims, it's preferred to keep silence in several situations, in necessary situations. And I just do believe me, I use silence a lot. And it always helps me in difficult situations. When I'm furious, when I'm just nervous, I just keep mum. I just zip my mouth, control my tongue. When you control your tongue, just after some days, you will thank yourself that you approve yourself that you haven't said anything to the partner or to your boss or to your teacher or to your parents. Try to control your tongue in difficult situations. If you utter a lot of words, if you utter a lot of bad words, people have a negative thoughts about you. And that's why, before speaking, control your tongue, control your thoughts. Respect. Everybody likes to be respected. Before, to earn respect, please respect the others. Give it, and you will get it. Respect your friends. Respect your teachers. Respect your parents. Respect your girlfriends. Respect your boyfriends. Respect your family members. Respect your group mates. Respect your boss. If you respect them, they will answer back. If you don't respect, the same answer back you will get. And early times, people showed the etiquette to each other. And according to this etiquette, they were evaluated. And don't forget, when you respect, when you look, evaluate others' opinion, others' emotions, of course, you will be evaluated positively. And positive ideas will be built in their mind about you as a good communicant. Give respect to earn it. Give respect to get it. Give respect to be earned. Give respect to be respected. Don't forget about this. If you are good, people will be good to you. If you are bad, people will be bad to you. And that's why be positive. Try to evaluate, to understand other people's emotions, thoughts, ideas. Be polite. Always be polite. So in order to be a good communicant, you should be some kind of positive things. You like who are just polite. You like, or just you are interested who are polite. You want to listen to them. Polite people are liked more than the negative people, than the rude people. When you are polite, a lot of people will not be afraid of you. When you are polite, you will be pleasant to be heard, to be listened. You also like polite people. In order to be liked, be polite. I will repeat again, to give respect, turn to it, and be polite in order to get politeness, to hear politeness words. Use polite words as like please, thank you, excuse me, will you, could you. In English language especially, they use modal verbs like a could you, will you, can't you, or can't you, just should you, and so on. Politeness is a secret phrase, secret word to build a good communication. When you are polite, people are polite. When you are not polite, people are also not polite. Whatever you give, you will get it back. Whatever you show the same reaction you will get just from the receivers of the message. Sometimes you have to look at the people whom you like and take only positive sides of them. Politeness will not hurt a bit people. It doesn't hurt a bit to be polite. It's difficult to be polite. It's difficult to always use to be polite, to be just positive. But in order to achieve your aim, in order to realize your dreams, sometimes you have to follow the rules of etiquette. Rules of communication. Be polite. Respect each other. Keep silent sometimes. The word you see on the screen is a name. Maybe you talked about it before. The name. Always people just apply by the name of the recipient. Don't just be lazy to call them by names. Fully. Just use some kind of suffixes like John in Uzbek language, Han, or just affectionate suffixes like Khanim, Hoja, for example, Botar Hoja. People like when they are to hear their names, especially when you add some kind of suffixes like it means a respectful just suffixes. They prefer it very much. William, Mary, or John, James, Elizabeth, just fully call their names by fully. When they hear their names, just you will be attracted more. You will like it more. Even the strangers, even the people who work outside of your house, of your classroom, of your just university, if you know their names, call them by their names. Just the image you see on the screen, I think you just imagined or you guessed. Smiling, have a friendly smile, have a friendly smile in difficult situations, even with your friends, with your teachers, with your family members, with your boss, with your colleagues, and so on. It's very useful for people. You also like people who smile, who has got a very, very beautiful smile. Just if you like smiling people or just who has a friendly smile, then you should have the same character, the same habit in yourself. When you smile, when you have a positive looking, people will like you. You will be liked by a lot of people. When you are just rude, when you are pale or just when you are angry, nobody will like looking at you. When you have a smile on your face, when you have a friendly smile, you can attract a lot of people with your friendly smile. Expression of giving attention, what does it mean? So sometimes when you listen to a partner, try to express as if you are listening to him, as you're giving attention to his speech. Look at him. Try to look at his eyes and just reflect. Just give attention. Just express as if you are giving attention. Listen to him. Just nod your head. Show your facial expression to him. When you show your expressions as if you are giving attention to him, he will continue speaking and the communication will continue in a positive way. And that's why demonstrate that you are listening by using open body language. Show that you are listening to him. You should nod your head, looking at his eyes. You may repeat his words. Demonstrate that you are listening to him. Just you are ready to listen to him. You are not looking at your watch. You are not looking at your phone. You are only looking at him. Demonstrate that you are looking at him. You are listening to him. And that will support your just auditory or just your receivers, your partner. He will be sure that you are listening to. If you look back, he will stop speaking. Look at his eyes. Look at the guy. He's looking at her and he's looking that he is giving attention. He is showing his attention. Looking at the partner, you have to show your attention. That you show that you are listening to him. When you support him with your gestures, with your eye expressions, he will continue. He will continue to have a communication with you. If you look at your phone, if you look at somewhere back, he will not be sure. He may think that you are not listening to him. Next phrase, thank you. Thank you. This is also a magic word. When we say thank you, it will change your audience. It will change your listener. It will change the partner. Always thank. Whatever he does, always thank. Always thank people who helps you. Always thank people who listens to you. Thank people who supports you. And so on. Don't forget, thank is a magic word. Thank at any just opportunity, your partner, your listener, your recipient of message. It is just, it's very short way to achieve your way. When you thank that person, he will be morally supported. He will be happy that you are thankful to him. It will rise his mood, her mood, and then it will be easy for you to achieve your aims. And pleasing and thanking. Sometimes you have to use some polite words like a please in English language. In Uzbek language, iltimos. Use Don't be lazy. Just don't be greedy to use these words. Please and thank, sorry. There's some magic words. Whatever you ask, use the word please. Whatever they do, use the word thank. You will lose nothing. Complimenting others. Sometimes doing or just saying good words about their work, about their action, is sometimes very gives some kind of fruitful results. When you compliment according to their appearance, according to their actions, they will be very happy. You will raise their mood. They'll be happy. When you are happy, you'll be ready to help people. You'll be ready just to support others. When you give compliments, they'll be happy. So you will change their mood. And of course, it will help to solve your problems. Before speaking, before negotiating, before building communication, compliment them. Good job, you see on the screen, approving. Say that they're good. Say, just praise their job. Say that they just doing well. Support them. Teachers of primary schools always say good job for young children, for people, just for little guys, little boys and girls. When they say good job, they'll be motivated. They'll be happy. And of course, this motivation will just support them to continue the action, to continue the communication. Compliment the work of others. It's very useful. When you compliment, you see some kind of mistakes, of course. A lot of people have a mistake. Before showing their mistakes, you have to use some compliments for the speaker or for the sender, for the partner, because they do something, but use mistakes. Of course, before saying their mistake, you have to show their positive ways. Use compliments on the work. Use compliments on their appearance. Use compliments on their dress. It will affect on your listener. Do believe me. Sometimes prizing. Outer beauty attracts and inner beauty involves. That's why look better at work. Give attention to your attire. Give attention to your hairdo. Give attention to your makeup if they are ladies. So good attire, good dress will attract people, will change their minds, and that's why always give attention to everything, whatever you wear. Whatever just wear in summer, in spring, in winter, in autumn. Dress well at work. Try to dress well. Of course, some clothes may be expensive, but try to be well dressed. Do your best to give attention to your attire, because it says more in business, in just daily activities, in order to earn much attention, in order to earn some attraction. Just if you want to be liked by other people, dress well. Give attention to your attire, because you also like looking at beautiful man or beautiful woman or smart man. Am I right? You like looking at people who just beautifully dressed. Look at the pictures. Look at the women and ladies and gentlemen. You want to look at them again and again because they are well dressed. Maybe they're stupid, but they're well dressed. We don't know about their inner character, but outer character or just appearance says much. And that's why to be liked, to be a communicant, to be just well heard, give attention to your attire, give attention to your dress, give attention to your hairdo, give attention to your makeup. If you're a lady, I'm sure it will help you to get much respect, to get much attention, to build communication successfully. Don't conflict. During communication, I think we spoke about conflicts. Just my advice, just avoid conflicts. Try to solve the problems with positively. When you are furious, keep silence. When you are nervous, keep silence. Just leave the room. When you are furious, just simply leave the room. Go out of the building. When you are just calmed down, then you can just come back or return to that building. Don't forget, when you are positive, people will be positive. You will get the same reaction back. Look at the screen and read the sentence. Change yourself before changing the world. A lot of people are not satisfied of people who are around them. Just here, you have to change yourself before changing the world. Before changing them, you should give attention to yourself. Change yourself, and your work will seem different. Change your character. Look at the good people. Take only positive characters from them. Just try to imitate them. Use positive sides of your body, of your whole soul. You see, do believe me, if you change yourself, people will be changed. Changing yourself changes everything. Change your parents' attitude, change their friends, change their group mates, change the children, change the teachers, even change the boss, change the head, change the dean's attitude towards you. When you change yourself, when you be positive, when you just deprive from negative sides, everything will be positive. When you smile, people will smile at you. When you just support them, people will support you. When you respect, people will respect you. In order to get the respect, positive, you should be positive. You should change yourself. Change yourself to change others. To understand the other people's point of view, you should be ready to listen to them. Change yourself before changing the world. Change your ideas. Change your thoughts. Change your just appearance. Change your attire. Change your inner world. Change your outer world. Change your attitude to people. When you change your mood to positive, you see, you will get a lot of friends. You will get a lot of communicants. You will achieve your aim. You will get whatever you like, whatever you prefer from others. People begin to help you. People begin to support you. People begin to show good sides of them. Don't forget, in order to get good sides from people, be good, be wise, be polite. Attitude. Look at the picture. Look at the little smiles, emblems. Attitude changing will show the result back. It will show the reflection from the others. When you are nervous, people will be nervous. When you are negative, people are negative. When you are happy, people are happy. Sure, you just affect them by your attitude. And attitude change is the cheapest way to change your life. And that's why you have to change attitude towards just education, towards university, towards you just the family, whatever you have in your hand, change your attitude. It is the cheapest way to change your life. When you look the positive sides of whatever you have in your hand, you will understand that just the value of the things, value of people, value of your friends you have. And attitude plays a great role in just positive communication. We spoke it before, and we'll speak it just now. In further lessons, we'll continue speaking, we'll repeat speaking to be positive. Think positive, be positive. When you are positive, people will be positive. Try to deprive from negative thoughts. Don't be negative. When you're negative, it will affect your listeners. It will affect to the auditory. You like just the teachers, you like people, you like friends who smile, who are funny, who just likes humor. They will just change your mood. You become happy, you smile, you laugh. Why? Because they are positive. Because they affected you being positive. So I do hope you like today's lesson. You got some information about developing your communication skills. Thank you for your attention.